This video is for adult collectors. Hi everyone, this is a video review of the Beyblade Burst Quadstrike, Chain Poseidon, Ambush Nyddghog. Take a look at the box itself. Here, I'll show you all the sides as I usually do. Now, this is an Ambush Beyblade. As you can see, it's got a similar outer ring, similar to another Beyblade I reviewed previously tonight. It was similar to the Ambush Achilles. As you can see, the outer ring is shaped the same. It's just the center bit piece that's different. In fact, it's even a defense stamina type Beyblade, just like the Achilles. Even seems to look like it uses the same tips. We'll take a closer look at those later, but there's a critical difference. It's paired up with another defense stamina Beyblade. However, it's the armor. However, these are swapped. It's a defense type without the armor tip and a stamina type with it. So that means we're gonna have to pit these. One with the armor tip against the other without the armor tips, because I want to see which is the better stamina type, which is the better defense type. I think I did a similar thing in a previous video. So without further ado, let's show you the bays. Here's the Chain Poseidon, similar to the Chain Kirbyus, but the center bit piece is Poseidon. I've also had another Poseidon Beyblade, so pretty much a similar bit design, except this one is orange in the middle to match the outer color. Then got a nice, pretty rough metal layer here. And as you can see, this is a pretty sharp tip here. I think it's a stamina type. Yeah, it is. And then this is the Ambush Nyddghog. It's a left spin bay, just like the Ambush Achilles and what was the other one? The Zeal Nyddghog I reviewed, which was the previous Nyddghog I reviewed. It's pretty much got a similar, as I've said before, a similar armor tip. So let's see here. How do we do this? Okay, so I'll test this one. I'm actually curious to see what because I'm actually curious to see what it looks like without the armor tip. So okay, this stamina tip is a bit different to the ones I've seen before tonight. So let's test these out, both stamina mode. Let's get the arena out and see how good these actually are. So I'm going to use the bigger quad stadium. I used the smaller purple one in my previous review. However, that's mainly to guide the attack bay against the non-attack bay. Either of these are attack type, so we're going to use the bigger one. When these clash, see how far they knock each other back. So, right, they're both stamina type. I don't think it should matter what order I launch these in. As usual, I'm going to use the quad string launcher. Does matter is trying to make sure they don't land on top of each other, which can be kind of hard when not using attack types. So already seems like the Ambush winning. Interesting. I think Chain Kirbyus was spinning for a bit longer, so let's launch that second. See if I forgot which I launched first. Let's try the Kirbyus. No, wait. Sorry, I have these two confused. I mean Chain Poseidon. I have it confused with Chain Kirbyus. Okay, so right, I think Ambush Nyddghog is the winner here. So let's try it with the. Let's try these both in defense mode. So that means we gotta take this driver, put the armor tip back on it, and take the armor tip off the other one. Right, I've done it. I took the armor tip off. Seems to be a pretty round tip here. This one seems to be a bit flat, so let's get these on the quad drive launcher. What's really neat, I got two of these. What's really neat about them is I can actually switch them from left to right. Seem to be moving a lot more now, so let's see who wins this time. Okay, seems like Poseidon is the winner in their defense modes. So let's trade these. Get these into their apex forms. So I'm gonna have to. So that means I'll have to take out this center gray piece. This is pretty typical gray piece as I've seen before on two other Beyblades. So, and then at least as far as I can remember, they look familiar. So get these here. All right, these have fully snapped in. I'm gonna get this on here. So this was right spin, so I should rotate this clockwise. At the top layer, clockwise. This one, the top layer, I'll have to rotate counterclockwise. So let's get these top layers off. Put them on the bottom. Put this on top. Okay, so this one, the gray piece does look different, which is really cool. Alright, so get them in their apex modes. They're still in their defensive modes, so Chain Poseidon win again. We'll see. Oops. Wrong. I tend to make mistakes a lot. For some reason at night there's this weird ring noise that distracts me. Makes me forget things. I'm not sure if you can hear it or if it's ever hearable on any of my videos. I do often record at night, like now when I hear it. Let's see. Looks like Poseidon is the winner. I'm going to try this one more time to make sure. Because I couldn't tell. I was only looking at the camera. Oh, wait. I wanted to relaunch that again because it fell on top of the other one. That's what's difficult about launching two non-attack types against each other. I have to try to aim the other one away from the one already in the arena. Okay. We do that again. keep in mind, when putting this on the launcher, just one click to confirm it's locked in, because you want to avoid wearing down the gears as much as possible. Okay, so this time it landed away from each other, so we'll get a more definitive answer now. Poseidon's gonna win again, and so it does. All right, so now let's put this tip back on here and remove the one from Nyddghog. See who wins then. This is rotate the top layer counterclockwise because it's a left spin bay. Alright, so last time when they were both in their stamina modes, Nyddghog won. Let's see who wins this time. Oof. Let's try that again, because I think Nyddghog landed on Poseidon. Which is something that wouldn't happen at a tournament. Speaking of which, I was actually at a Beyblade X tournament later today. I think I'm gonna, once I finish uploading all those videos, I've uploaded this one after those ones, so. Right, then try this again. Must be a tie. Let's try this again. How about we do Poseidon second, Ambush first. That might give us a more definitive answer. Okay. Seems like Ambush was still spinning a bit longer. Let's try Ambush second again. See if that happens again. Whoops, that was a pretty bad launch for Ambush, so let's try it again. Alright, so let's Ambush one again. We'll try one more time to make sure, because I think Ambush landed on top of Poseidon, which was not fair. That usually doesn't happen in a tournament. Right. So it definitely seems between these two, Ambush is the better stamina type, but Poseidon is the better defensive type. Nevertheless, these two are pretty close in how strong they are, and watching these two clash is very entertaining. I do like how Chain Poseidon looks. Of course, he's supposed to be more. Of course, Poseidon is the god of the ocean, so I guess its orange color is not fitting. But for what it is, I still think it looks pretty good. Ambush looks it's a good bay as well. I just not a particular fan of this. I just don't think it looks as cool as Chain Poseidon. I especially like how the armor tip for Chain Poseidon looks, and the round defensive tip underneath. Also, I like how aggressive they were in their defensive modes, clashing each other here and there in this larger Quadstrike arena. And I also think it's a better looking bay because of the rougher middle layer, which I guess matters when you have the other Beyblade attacking below the top layer. Also, I like how the gray part that goes in the top layer looks different on both these Beyblades. It's nice to have some variety in how Beyblades look. I like this nice pattern on Ambush in the gray piece. Looks like it's going clockwise. I like how Poseidon's horns are highlighted with this orange color in the center bit piece. All in all, this is a great Beyblade Quadstrike 2-pack, just like the Quadstrike 2-pack I reviewed before this one. Please like this video, and if you do, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's it for my review. Bye.